Hello everybody, Marie by Design here, and eventually this is going to be the day to do my card design, because yesterday I did part 1 and part 2 of how to use Cricut Design Space. Now I'm just recapping quickly over this. We got as far as part 2 and I did a full video of that showing you how to get Cricut Access membership. I decided to go ahead and do my membership, so I told you all about that. Go and make sure you watch all of my videos so far on unboxing my Cricut Joy to getting the Cricut Design Space app onto your computer. Watch that one, then watch part 2, because that will show you how to get Cricut Access and what you receive when you get Cricut Access, and so on and so on. And so I'm doing the video today. If you remember, I prepared my card mat, which came in my Cricut Joy. So my card is on here now, ready. When I went off camera, I went and picked the design I wanted. I added a few designs to my Cricut Design Space account. So I've got a few designs already saved now to my account. And because I joined the Cricut Access, I have got a free trial for 30 days. Please go and watch the video, because I show you which one I choose to have and I explain why. So please watch that. And now hopefully I'm going to hope that this is going to all work now. So here goes. I'm just going to point the camera down, pause the video first, point the camera down, and then I'm going to press on play again so that it'll carry on recording. Okay, so I'm just going to pause it now. Okay everybody, I'm back. Right, here's my Cricut Joy. I haven't turned it on yet because I want to go through this with you again, and just for recapping so we can get started and hopefully craft today. Okay, let's point my camera down a bit more. Okay, I'm hoping you're going to be able to see the screen better, but please bear in mind, let me just go over this as well, my Cricut Joy card mat. Now, when I was putting it in, my view is on the left side. Your view, as you're viewing this video, is on the right side, but it's not. It's the left-hand side of your card that you put, left-hand side of your card mat, where my hand is. On screen, it looks like it's my right hand, but it isn't. This is my right hand. That's my left hand. Okay, so it's the left side of the card mat that you put the card into. I just wanted to explain that. Okay, so anything you see me do, I'm doing that way. No, this is my right hand. I'm doing that way. So the end of my screen is here. That's where my start bar is. Okay, and that side's just, well, you know, there's a few icons at the bottom. That's all my start page with all my icons on. Okay, so I just wanted to just tell you about the card mat. Okay, now we've got to go into, so see, you can't see me doing this. Just had a pop-up, ignore that. Let me see, can you see? Hang on, move my keyboard out of the way. I'm just trying to bring this in. Okay, down here. No, that's over there. We're not over there, we're over here, so I need to turn this round. I'm over here. Okay, this is where I'm working from. I'm going to cross out that because it's a touch screen, and I'm going to cross out that because I don't want that. Okay, now here's my Cricut Design Space. here. I'm going to click onto that icon. Don't know if I can move that round. And then pull this over here a bit more to move it closer so you can see it better. This icon here. Okay, that's my Cricut design space. No, I can't get it to come closer. Okay, that's my Cricut design space. I'm going to click on there. Okay. No, I'll have to use my mouse. Is it going to bring it up? Oh, come on. Yes, I'm just waiting for it to go. Please come up. Please come up. Please come up. Can you see? I'm hoping it's going to open. Please open. Please open. I hope this works. Yay! It's worked. Sorry, I'm just excited because yesterday I was having trouble with it. Okay. All right. Okay. So there you go. So we're there. So that's the first thing. Let me turn my machine on because I unplugged it last night. It's already plugged in. The plug is already in there. There. I've already plugged it in. Okay. Right. I'm just going to take that back. I'm optimistic that this is going to work. Okay. So bear with me while I just plug my machine in. Don't ever leave your machine unattended, just in case you've got any pets or children. My kids have grown up now, so they're growing up, so they're not little toddlers. Okay. Can you hear it turning on? Woo! And I set it up yesterday. Sorry, I'm really excited. I've not had this machine before. I've got one of the big ones, but the Cricut Explore. Right. Now, if I go into my stuff, because I added it, I'm hoping it's going to come up. Right. Now, it's not that one. Okay, it's not that. That's a birthday card I was designing ages ago of my own. Right, I'm going into handmade cards because I put collections. I put the designs I wanted to use after getting Cricut access. So please, I'm not going to go back over that today because I don't want to run out of time. Please watch part 2 and it'll show you before watching this one, because we're now crafting with the card mat. That's the video today. Go back and watch Crafting with Cricut Design Space Part 2. Okay? Cricut Design Space Part 2. Sorry, in case I said Cricut again. Okay, click on Handmade Cards. Okay, now, these ones with the bookmarks, down here, there's a, can I bring this closer? I still don't know if you can see this without me taking the phone out of my adapter. There's a green, you'll see it when you go into Cricut Access and you get the membership. You'll see what I mean. I'm just explaining. Down here, I can't tilt my screen. If only I could tilt my screen as well. There. I've got It's a Boy, and it's got an A in the corner. That is Cricut Access. Cricut Access. There I go again. It's got nothing to do with the cricket sport. It's Cricut Access. Okay. And it's got an A in because I've got the membership. So I've got that. So I own those now because they're not my designs, but I've paid for them to use them. So anything where it's marked green in the book, it's a bookmark symbol, I've got those. So I've got here, no, right, okay, I'm gonna have to, right, it's a boy because I'm making a card. That's more like for an announcement. That's a card, a baby card, because I'm doing a baby card for a friend. That's another baby card, and they're all got green bookmarks by them. That means that they're in my collection, and I labelled it collection handmade cards, okay? Baby feet, and this one down here, I can move my screen up, is another baby card, and that one is the one I'm going to use. That's a topper. I originally was going to use that topper, but I decided not to. And you see, these are in the collection. I think those are what you've got once you get 53 free designs. Those are the ones I got in my designs. So yes, answer to the question, when it says on the box, new subscribers, that was me, because I'm a new subscriber to Cricut Access. So that answered the question to the question that I was saying. I didn't know whether it meant it was me. I thought every time you had a machine and you got a Cricut Design Space account, I thought I'd already read, that was me, I'd already subscribed, but no. You get the free 50 designs, because use of free 50 designs when you get the Cricut Access membership. You're allowed, you get 50 free designs to play with. So there you go. So that's what that meant. So they're in my card collection. Okay. These that have a price by them, but mine's graded out because I've got the 30-day free trial of Cricut Access. So it is worth you getting it. Otherwise, if you don't have the access and you want some different designs, but they've got a price by them, but Renee in the corner, you either choose to get the Cricut Access and get 30 free day trial, whichever membership you choose. There's 2 tiers, so go back and watch my part 2 and that explains what they are. Once you get the membership, the price will be graded out, so that is for you to use in your 33 day trial, and then the price is explained in my part 2 video, so go and watch that. So I'm going to click on that. Okay. Okay, make it. Now, I don't know whether you can see this. I'm hoping you can see. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to angle this. Okay, now you're not gonna see me clicking on the screen, I don't think. I'll have to see in a minute. Okay, right. There's my screen anyhow. Okay. All right. Let me move my computer screen back slightly, so I've got a bit more room with my card mat. Okay, this is my card mat. Okay, you can remember to pull it down by the top. Let me just mention this. My blade is already in my machine. Please watch part 2 and part 1, because I go over the blade of how to fit the blade. I think I go over it in unboxing as well. So please watch all 3 videos, unboxing video and part 1 of the Cricut Design Space and part 2 of the Cricut Design Space part 2. I explain about the blade and also how to fit your pen if you're using it, but I'm not using that today. Okay, now, because and please watch part 2 especially, because it shows you how I made my machine link up to my Cricut Design Space account. Okay, so please make sure you watch part 2 particularly, because that explains everything, how to set up your machine and how to do your test cut as well with the free sample of permanent vinyl. Okay, which I did, which was the bear. So please watch that video and it shows you. Okay, now, I don't know if I want to customize it. Yes, I do, because you see this here, in each design that you choose to keep and you choose to use, I should say, it's got finished size. Now, that's for that. I'm hoping that this is correct. My card on that card mat is a, let me just peel it back. No, I've put the, right, I put that on to stop any fluff. That sheet you have to remove when using your card mat. I just put that on overnight to protect my card for one and to protect the rest of the sticky mat. Don't throw this plastic covering, protective covering away. You'll need that as and when you stop using your mat, and then to store it away, you will need to fix this back on. Okay. And it's also useful for when you've already stuck your card to the mat, ready to use for when you do your project as well. But remember to remove that protective covering. Right, let me just explain something. Peel this back, because obviously you'll do that when your card's finished. This is in the this is in that plastic covering that I showed you on part 2, so please watch that, how to insert the card. That's butted up onto the left hand side. Remember what I said earlier on in this video? It looks like I've got the card butted on the right hand side, and I haven't. This is my left hand here. That's my right hand. I'm holding the card mat. No, this is the left hand side where you butt the card up. It does tell you in the instructions. Okay. It even shows you on the diagram which side to put it in. Okay. And then I have just moved it a little bit. Let me put that back. Okay. This card size is in up to not the first line on the card mat, but the second line. The third line, you don't put your card up to there. That's for that size card. This size card I'm using is a 4.25 inches by 5.5 inches. Okay, so that goes up to that. Seal that down, smooth it down, okay, onto your card mat. Make sure it's stuck down before you start crafting with it. Okay, just wanted to explain that again about the protective covering as well. Okay, now it says here, I don't know if you can see it, maybe you'll be able to zoom in on your screen. Okay, I've tried to get it as close as possible, but I've got my machine there as well. Finished size, okay, up here where my finger is, finished size. No, that's the one above my card. So you go on this drop down arrow box, pull it down, and it's this one we want. Okay, that's the size we want for our card. Okay, that corresponds with the size of your card. Okay, and then it's saying this project is designed for Cricut cutting machines using Cricut card mat. That's this card mat. And Cricut insert cards. That's this Cricut insert card. They're used for quick projects. But you could just use a topper and use this, and you wouldn't use the card mat. You'd just use the topper, I think. I haven't done that bit yet, but that's what I'm thinking. Okay, we'll do that another time in a project. I'll have to read up on that and see if that's how you do it. But I think this is only if you're actually using the cards. Okay. Well, that's butted up anyway. Right. Okay. So we've changed the size of the finished size of the card. So we've got that. Buy materials, don't need to because I've already got all the materials I need. Cricut card mat, I've already got that, and scraper, I've already got that. So I don't need to buy, don't need to shop now. I'm going to click on make it. Okay, let's see what happens now. Okay, it should tell me right now on card mat. I've done that. It's got a basic cut. I only want one because there's only one card mat. I've done the size of the card. I don't want it to mirror an image. It's at 75%. We don't want it any higher. I'm hoping this is going to be correct. There's your mat because there's the arrow corresponding. Okay, so that's at the top. You know that your card's in at the correct size. Okay, I'm going to just remove my keyboard. Okay, I'm hoping you're going to be able to see this. Let's move my, I think I'm going to have to point my camera down a bit more so you can see this. Get those out of shot because I don't need those. Okay, let's see what else it says now. Oh, you still can't see it, can you? Sorry. Okay, we're still on this screen. There's my design. Okay, ready. Okay, continue. Okay, now we've prepared the mat. To continue, please connect your Joy. Now, there you go, because it's already connected. Okay, it's telling me that it says, please connect your Joy, connect machine. It's already in. Joy 28C3 Bluetooth. Okay. Set base material bookmarked. Okay, right now it's telling you cardstock, insert card, done that. Okay, medium cardstock, 216 GSM. It's not iron on, it's not smart labels, it's not smart iron on, it's not vinyl. It's not vinyl, it's not vinyl, not vinyl, not vinyl. Cardstock, it's not glitter cardstock, and it's not deluxe paper adhesive backed. That, I think the adhesive backed is for the paper which came with the machine. I think that's what that's for. So, edit tools. Hang on. We want that one. I'm hoping this is how you do it. We've bookmarked that one in. Okay. Yes. Medium cardstock. No. I think that's that. Let me just check if I've got to put that in as well. But it's not that one. It says for the medium cardstock, which is in that box, GSM. It doesn't tell you, so I presume they've Cricut. I presume Cricut has already put in what the cardstock is. So I'm just going to go with the insert cardstock because it's an insert card. Okay, I've done that. Okay, edit tools, load tools and material. Okay, now I've done that. Hang on. Upload. Hang on. Click go. No. So I think it means upload. There you go. Right, yes, you click on the thing that you've bookmarked, and then you'll get a second screen up once you've bookmarked the materials in that you're using, i.e. cardstock. So base material set to insert card, cardstock. Pressure, default. Let's have a look. No, just leave it on default. Okay, load tools and material. Load fine point blade in clamp. Right, our fine point blade is already... Our fine point blade, as I explained earlier on in this video and in part 2, is already in my machine. Okay, and the fine point blade came with the housing in the clamp already when I bought the machine. Load mat into machine. So I've done that. So I've got a load mat. So here we go. Is that it? Yeah, there you go. Did you see that? Where it loaded the mat into the machine. I'm hoping you saw that. Okay. Now it's telling me tools and material loaded. So I know that my card mat is loaded in the machine. It tells you. This is the good thing about the digital die cutting machines, electronic, because with the Cricut it leads your hand every step of the way. So I don't know why I'm nervous. Okay, so on the screen, I know you can't see it, but on the screen it's telling me we've already gone through step 1, we've already gone through step 2, and as you lead it up to the mat, when it says now load it in, it will feed it in. It'll take it off your hand literally as though it's a set of hands, and it'll take your card off you and it'll feed it through the rollers and feed it up ready to cut. Right, now here we go. I'm going to click on go, which is down here on this green button. Go. Right. Can you see? It's saying preparing, finalising. Oh my gosh. There we go. It's doing its magic, I'm hoping. Can you see it cutting? Oh God. I'm having kittens, so to speak. I hope this turns out right. Oh no, please let it turn out right. Well, if I followed the arrows and done everything and put it on the guide and put in the right size card, it should work out correctly, shouldn't it? Let's see. It's still saying cutting on my screen. Can you see? It's still saying cutting. I've never made a card on here before. And it's halfway through. It's on 54% cutting. I'm really excited if this turns out, because this will be, oh, this looks ever so beautiful. I hope it turns out. I'm so excited. And I'm still all right for time. Oh, look, it's cutting. 81% done. It even tells you that the mirror is off, because I don't want it mirroring. I think that's if you have it side by side, I think, and you get the mirror image. Ooh. It even puts the corner slits in for you as well, for you to put your insert in. And I'm going to show you something in a minute. Oh, man. It's just doing the last corner. Okay, right. Let me just explain something. I did need to perhaps bring the card down, but for first attempt, I did, you know, where I was panicking a bit about bringing it down slightly. I should have kept to my guns and done that, but I'm going to show you in a minute. It is not bad, and nobody is going to correct me because it's not gone off. The corner has gone in, but it could have been moved down slightly a bit better, but it's fine. So next time I will put it down slightly a bit more, but for the first attempt, that is really, really good for the first attempt. Okay, unload. So now it's finished cutting, and you have it. Once it finished cutting, you press unload. There you go, unloaded mat. Okay, so done. That's it. Project 1 made. And you just pull it out. Once it says to take the card out, you take the card out. I don't know if you can see that, but look. Do you see where I should have gone down a bit more? But that comes with practice, and no one is going to say any different. No one's going to say any different. I'll take my phone out and give you a closer look. Just one moment. Let me just get some other insert card. Let me get it off the mat a minute. Hello, everybody. Getting the tools out of the box, you'd think, out of the wrapper, you'd think would be easy. I started doing that, and then I had a moment's thought. On the back is a tear off slip, and you tear that back, and that's how you get the tools out. Just one moment while I get them out, because I need my scraper. Just one moment. I finished crafting now. I'm just going to show you how to remove the stuff with your scraper. Don't know whether you can see this. Just going to bend the phone down. Okay, this is the mat, and what you do is you start using, this is the scraper that came with your you lift up. Okay, you take the card up. Okay, peel it back carefully. Okay, peel it back carefully because it will slide off. The bottom of the card was protected because you have to put it under that plastic sheeting. So the back of your card was protected whilst it was cutting. Okay. I'm open, I think so. That's what it said. Anyway, so that now, I mean, I can use these little, you know, these little bits in here. I can use these little bits for shaker cards. I don't leave anything to waste. Okay. And then, oh, yes, there's a few bits still stuck in the card. Just tease them out. Just tease them off your card. That's it. Oh, and there's a star left on the card as well. That'll come out. Oh, and then there's a star in there as well. Just make sure all your bits are out. Okay. Then remove the card out of the mat by pulling it out. Okay. And I'm just going to, has that come out? No, there's a piece in there still. Okay. What you may need with your card as well is a pokey tool, just to get the bits out. It's come out, I think. I've just torn that a bit. Be careful as you're getting out the things, because it can tear off a bit. Oh, hang on. No, it hasn't. That's a bit of the card left in. Sorry. It's a bit of the card left in. It's not torn my card. Just a bit of the card left in. Okay. It's not bad for the first attempt. It just hasn't, yeah, no, there's a bit of the card. Right, I'm just going to pause the video and let me just explain something quickly. That bit there, it's caught a bit because I didn't have it quite low enough on the card mat. So when I was trying to think about pulling it down a bit more, I should have just gone with my instinct and just left it pulled down a bit more. Then it would have been equal. It's only thrown it out a little bit, but that's not bad for the first attempt. Now I'm going to put the insert in. I'm thinking, shall I go with one of the backing cards from the other pack of cards? Please watch my other video. The first one, I think it was, or the unboxing one, and I tell you about the 2 packs of cards, and I said that there's a backing mat. So I was going to put an insert card into this. I'm just going to try the 2 and see what it looks like. Just one moment. Hello everybody. I'm thinking what to put inside there, because there's corner slits. So you can either feed, this came in the insert card pack, and then my second pack of cards that came with it, it has a shiny backing paper. Now I'm thinking, because it's a congratulation card on my friend having a baby, I'm thinking using this, but I'm going to try both. Just one moment. I'm going to insert this one first. Just one moment. See that? I've now added the insert. Because of the corner slits, I was able to add the insert. Okay, you see that? So that's the mustard colour insert in the powder blue card. Just one moment. And now I'm going to swap it for this one. So I'm swapping that one out of the insert cards for that one out of the pack of 8 cards with the backing papers, because it's a congratulations card. And I'm just going to show you in a minute. Just one moment while I pause the video. Okay, I found something out. No, I can't use this card in that card. I will have to only stick to these cards with the insert cards because of the size. Okay, so no, you can't use the backing papers out, the backing cards out of the cutaway cards, because this is bigger than the insert. This is bigger than the, look, you see, this backing card is bigger than this. So no, you can't. Unless what I did was, if I did want to use this, if I cut the sides down, if I did want to use that, but I'm going to go with this and keep it that colour, because it's a boy card, you see, and made smaller. But I'm going to leave that for another time, another project. Okay, so no, it's best to stick with this. Okay, just going to pause the video again because I need to show you how to clean your mat off. Okay, well, that's my finished card for my friend. I'm not impressed about that tiny bit at the corner where I should have moved the mat over slightly. Never mind. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Hopefully it won't be noticed. Okay, so I know for next time to move the card mat down slightly. Okay, it isn't because it's come up to the edge, that's because of the insert card. But yeah, So that's a quick, easy card using my Cricut Joy. So it did work, but I needed to move the card down. Yeah, so I'm just going to show you now. I'm going to stop this video, pause it I should say, so I can get the card mat ready so I can show you how to take the adhesive off. Okay, just one moment. Can you see all these pieces of card left on the card mat, on the sticky mat? We need to scrape them off with this tool. Okay, I don't know whether you can see that. Yeah, look, they come off. Okay, and we just scrape them off. And then what I said was I was going to use those in my video. Okay, down there. And we just scrape, just using the scraper and gently scrape these off. Okay, they come off. Okay, there's a star I can use that's come off. Keeping, and that's all you do to clean your mat off. You use your scraper. Okay, if you like today's video, then please subscribe and thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.